Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Friday, the 10th day of November. Today is Area Code Day. It's International Accounting Day, National Forget-Me-Not Day, National Vanilla Cupcake Day, Sesame Street Day. Aww. Also, what else we have? World Top Up Day and the United States Marine Corps birthday. So happy birthday to you guys. And in addition to all of those things that we have, and there's many other things as well, big thank you to listofnationaldays.com for a very, very, very comprehensive list every day. But I also want to say I've got a guest today that we've talked to before. I've met him in person. Nice guy. Rick Harrison from the TV show Pawn Stars.
Oh, yeah.
He's a neat guy. And they've got this thing called Pawn Stars Do America, where they've been traveling all over the country from sea to shining sea. We're going to chat with them about some of the fun stuff they've been up to coming up.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. According to a new poll, we're getting a little tired of seemingly being asked to tip in unconventional situations. A survey of 1,000 adults in the U.S.
That's for sure.
3 in 4 respondents said they think the practice of tipping for service is simply getting out of control.
Absolutely it is.
56% feel pressure to tip when the option pops up on a screen during a cashless checkout. 47% said that these days they find themselves tipping for services they normally wouldn't, but it's because the screen told them they need to. What's more, 3 in 5 said they'd be willing to pay more for their goods just so they'd never have to tip again. Here's the one that was interesting to me. Somebody did this online. They snapped a photo at a self-checkout. They said, I just did a self-checkout, myself, no employees involved, and it asked me if I wanted a tip. He's like, would I be tipping myself?
Who would I be tipping?
Who does this tip go to? So he said, of course, I did not tip myself because, well, I'll just keep the money and not tip it to me.
Right.
Very bizarre. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Hi, did you know that Collins Dictionary has named AI as its word of the year, defining it
It's not really a word.
an abbreviation for artificial intelligence. No, it is. AI is an officially a word now. It's the modeling of human mental functions by computer programs. The UK-based dictionary said in a statement, considered to be the next great technological revolution, AI has seen rapid development and has been much talked about in 2023. It really has.
It's terrifying is what it is.
Other words considered for the title this year included de-influencing, when a social media influencer uses their popularity to warn followers to avoid certain things, as well as Nepo baby and ultra-processed. So, what is a Nepo baby? Have you ever heard of that one?
I've heard it, but I have no idea.
I have never even heard that. It sounds like something that involves like some sort of chemicals. Ooh, what happened to that Nepo baby? All right, we don't know everything, clearly, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. There was never a moment in which the Crown was going to show the car crash that led to Princess Diana's tragic death.
Oh, I would hope not. That would be really tacky.
Yeah, in a new interview, a showrunner for the program said, oh, no, we were never going to show that. Never. In fact, they admitted that he dreaded writing Princess Diana into the series because he knew that it was going to end. Right. So they covered the years 1997 to 2005, split into 2 parts. The first half drops November the 16th. And Disney-branded television has set a premiere date for 3 upcoming Doctor Who 60th anniversary specials. The Star Beast, Wild Blue Yonder, and The Giggle will all debut globally on Disney Plus everywhere except in the UK and Ireland on November 25th, December 2nd, and December 9th. The projects. Wait a minute. Why are they Does that make any sense that they're gonna premiere everywhere except for those two places?
Yeah, I have no
Where
idea.
that is the most popular? I don't understand that.
I don't know.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Scientists have discovered that every cubic meter of air has between 1.6 million and 40 million viruses and between 860,000 and 11 million bacteria. So I want you to think for just a second here.
And somehow we're all still alive.
But think about this. Somewhere between 1.6 million and 40 million. That's a big span.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 860,000 and 11 million. That's also a big span. I don't know who's checking your math here, but it sounds like nobody. Because doesn't it just seem like that's very vague?
It is very vague.
So I don't know. I'm going to just move forward.
And again, somehow we're all still alive.
well,
so I
and
wouldn't worry too much about any of that.
I'm going to move forward with the rest of my life as though I didn't even learn that because I don't know that it's true. So over here, a car dealership in Australia has backpedaled after its $35 surcharge to pay in cash went viral, sparking outrage. This seems very odd to me. A man named Peter was shocked to see the list of transaction fees at a Sydney City MG dealership. The list, which he shared, included a surcharge of 0.5 to 2% to pay with various types of credit cards. Okay.
That I get.
But what spark-plugged online backlash, that seems like a weird way to say that, was the final surcharge of $35 if the buyer wants to pay in cash.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense
Someone
at all.
noted that the maximum cash transaction allowed at the dealership was $3,174, which works out to be a 1.1% surcharge. It would cost you more to pay with a MasterCard or a debit card. The company says that now they're going to just absorb that cost.
It would cost you more to pay with a MasterCard than it would to pay with cash?
No, more. I'm sorry. It would cost you more to pay with cash than it would to pay with a card.
that doesn't make any sense at all.
So I think I did read that wrong. But yeah, anyway, they're going, this makes no sense. So after it was all posted online and the world got to see it, they're like, we're not doing that anymore. We quit that. So yeah, want to buy a car?
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Because there's no expense to
I don't
accept
know.
cash.
I don't get it.
We're
Scoop
going
of
to
the-
absorb what cost?
I don't. We're going to absorb the fee of taking your money and sticking it in the drawer. We're gonna just pay that ourselves. Scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Friday. Our guest today, Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars on the History Channel. We've had him on the program before, and now they're out on a new show. It's called Pawn Stars Do America. Rick, you guys are getting out to see the world, aren't you?
Yeah. So we started this last year. We did 8 cities. All of a sudden, we were like off the charts on the ratings again. So we decided, hey, let's do it this year. And we're doing twice as many cities.
And the thing that's fun, you know, we've been fans of your program for a long time. Usually people come to you and they bring you some crazy, amazing things. But the thing that's neat about this is you get to go out and see things kind of in their natural habitat, don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's never going to make it to the shop. I mean, like, you know, it's sort of a pain to pack a bunch of stuff up when you go on vacation to Vegas and bring it to me. So, we decided we'd do this. A whole lot of fun. Some of it's a little trying. I mean, I think it's 160 nights in hotels or something like that this year. It's a lot, but no, I mean, we're having a fun. I've been to, Florida. I've been to Boston area, Detroit, Kentucky, Phoenix. Not everywhere.
And you've had a chance to meet up with some fun people and some famous folks as well. I see that you had a chance to hang out with Emmitt Smith, NFL legend.
Yeah, that was a really cool deal. Trump bought some stuff, and I had just recently met Emmitt Smith, and I figured this would be the greatest way in the world to get him on the show. And I ended up getting Emmitt Smith on the show. It was absolutely great.
And then you were talking about how hard it would be to pack some of this stuff up and get it to Las Vegas. And one of those things that would be pretty difficult to pack up is an anvil collection. I didn't even know that there was such a thing, but people collect a lot of different things. So tell me a little bit about this blacksmith shop's anvil collection.
Oh, the anvils were absolutely amazing. That was in Dallas. I do a little blacksmithing myself. So, that was sort of on the bucket list to get some blacksmithing tools. And then I show up at this one guy's collection. This guy has so many anvils in a building that it started cracking the foundation of the building.
That's a lot of anvils.
No, the guy has the world's largest anvil collection. And he's actually, and believe it or not, there are actually Acme anvils.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Wile E. Coyote used to buy those.
Yeah.
So while you're out doing this program, again, it's a little different than Pawn Stars. This one is Pawn Stars Do America. You're out on the road. You're with your son. You're with Chumley. And what are some of the coolest things you've had a chance to see on the program?
It's been so much stuff. I went in Detroit, like a 57 T-bird that just literally looked like it just rolled off the showroom floor. I'm a big car guy, so like around Detroit and Ann Arbor, I saw so many cool cars. It was unbelievable. Treasure stuff in Florida. It just went on and on and on.
And I see that you got to test drive a 68 Buick Riviera. Was that up in the Detroit area?
Where was the Riviera? I'm trying to think. That was not in Detroit. I remember the car. I don't remember where it was at.
Well, when you've been to 3,000 places, it gets kind of difficult, doesn't it?
Yes.
So when you're doing this, are you driving from place to place? Are you flying from place to place? How do you guys physically get from each location to the next?
No, we fly from place to place. We're filming in Phoenix this week right now, so I actually drove my motorhome down here. And because, like I said, I'm getting a little tired of the hotels. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to spend a week in my motorhome.
Nice. Well, very cool. And if folks would like to see this, it's on the History Channel. Pawn Stars on that channel as well. And you can catch Rick Harrison. You can catch his son and Chumley. Pawn Stars Do America. It's on Wednesdays on the History Channel. And Rick, I appreciate you taking the time to chat with us. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem.
Again, History Channel's Pawn Stars back on the road for another season. Pawn Stars Do America. I've got a link to all of the information in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Dogs tilt their heads when you speak to them to better pinpoint familiar words. You ever notice that?
Our dog,
She does. It's so adorable.
Cute.
And there's like some favorite words for her.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, she likes that.
Oh, she likes that word.
Outside.
Yeah.
Want to go for a walk? She hasn't heard that one in a while. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
There's a reply to the saying, liar, liar, pants on fire. You know what it is?
No.
I don't care. I don't care. I can buy another pair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
I can honestly say I haven't had to respond to that phrase.
No, I haven't either. But I'm ready now. I'm ready. All right. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Usually Mercury, not Venus, is the closest planet to Earth. That's kind of cool. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Movie theaters make up roughly 85% of their profits from concession stands.
I knew that.
Yeah, so if you go and, buy stuff, that helps them a lot. And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Tater tots originally failed because people thought the product was too cheap. Popularity rose after they raised the price. That's kind of
Really?
fun. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question for you, Heidi. If you're average, you'll do this 20 times a day at your house. What is it? I don't think we do it this often. The answer, would you just stop? 20 times a day, we open the refrigerator door. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
You
well,
think we
we're
open
not
it?
home all day, though,
No.
either, so it's hard to say.
If you're average, you'll open your refrigerator door 20 times a day. I'm pretty sure we only do like 4 times. But Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Motorola has unveiled its innovative e-bangle smartphone that wraps around your wrist like a slap bracelet.
Oh, fun.
Latest prototype of phone boasts, that makes more sense, a 6.9-inch HD display when it is laid flat, and a 4.6-inch display when it is folded to stand by itself like a tent. The flexible device is backed by an orange fabric that connects to a magnetized wrist strap. The company says that its revolutionary technology, quote, molds to the consumer's needs. It is making its debut at the Lenovo Tech World Conference in Texas, but it will not be available for purchase yet. So,
All I can think about are slap bracelets.
yeah,
I used to love those things.
I'm pretty sure I would lose this phone even if it is connected to my wrist. So, and I don't know if they would sell them big enough to go around my fat wrist anyway. You got a bigger one? One for like a rhino? No? Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Answers for how are you when you're not okay. So you ever have that when you're not doing well? But
Yeah.
people, how you doing? So here's some answers. One minor convenience away from crying in public. How are you? The emotional equivalent of that tangled mess of headphones and trash at the bottom of your tote bag.
Okay.
Yikes. How are you? Filled with caffeine and existential dread.
Wow.
All right. How are you? Incredibly unchill. How are you? Meh. I think that's the one Heidi uses the most. How are you? My anxiety has anxiety. Okay.
I have heard that one.
How are you? Hard pass. Next question. That's my favorite on the list.
Yeah.
And then we've heard this word recently. How are you? Having a bit of a mentee bee.
Mentee bee?
that-
Where
yeah,
did
we
you
were talking
hear
about the
that?
cool words that people use in mentee bee. Stands for mental breakdown.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's the coolest way to ever say that.
Okay.
Several interesting things that I didn't get to. You can read the list in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way courtesy of insurancechicken.com. They know a thing or two about quotes, but they do insurance quotes.
Yes, they do.
Here's our quote today. It's from Dorothy Parker. She says, money cannot buy health, but but I'd settle for a diamond-studded wheelchair. I don't know if I would want that. Because then somebody want to steal your wheelchair, then you're stuck on the curb. I don't want that at all. All right. Thank you, Dorothy Parker, for that quote. And thank you, Insurance Chicken of the Day, for being the sponsor of our quote of the day.
Insurance Chicken of the Day.
Is that what I said? I meant Insurance Chicken. InsuranceChicken.com. You know who I'm talking about. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
This portion of The John and Heidi Show is brought to you by The John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying The John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way, courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. Take a listen to this. Dramatic video shows a police officer who saved a farmer who was buried in a mountain of grain inside a silo.
Oh my gosh, you hear about this happening so often.
Yeah, I know somebody who lost a dear friend to this exact thing.
It is
and
dangerous.
And it happens so quickly.
Yeah.
So anyway, this happened in Australia. Dramatic video surfaced on social media recently showcasing the heroic efforts of an Australian officer as they embarked on a perilous mission to extricate a man trapped inside a grain silo. The video, initially shared on Facebook, vividly portrays the dedicated teamwork of several officers. They're literally using their bare hands and some shovels to meticulously dig all this stuff out of the way. I'm doing hand gestures while I'm talking.
You are. It does not translate well.
Probably doesn't translate at all. Anyway, this happened on the 23rd of February, so this is from a while ago. I wonder why it's just finally now hitting the internet. They said they were working on this, but it was all captured on video, and they finally decided, hey, let's share this. The video goes on to depict a highly coordinated rescue team meticulously cut an opening in the silo and race against time to liberate the man identified as John. And you can see in this video, again, a whole team of people, highly trained, very skilled, doing what they do. And I think it's just amazing because, again, this is one of those things where this dude...
This happens a lot, and it usually does not end well. So,
and this dude was buried.
Bless them.
John was completely buried. And luckily could breathe just a little bit because he's in this grain, but it would have taken not a whole lot more time for him to be crushed completely and have no air. And then all of a sudden, this does not have a good happy ending in any way. So thank you to all of these officers who stepped up and helped make this this rescue. If you'd like to see the video or if you'd like to see the photos, you can find that in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show.